Howdy y'all, it's Whoopson with Alternative Strategy. Today we're going to be doing a video on Mountain Blade Bannerlord. So I've played this game a couple of times through. I've been debating on whether or not to do a sandbox or a new campaign. So I think what we're going to do is do sandbox, even though it is going to make us not able to achieve any cool badges for those achievements in Steam. But I've played too much of the campaign, and it does kind of take away from what I want to showcase in this game for entertainment and content. So I'm going to skip that. We're going to spawn it as an empire. That's going to be our culture. Main reason is they get that 20% garrison troop wage reduction, which is going to help us whenever we do start taking settlements, because that happens. This is your basic everyday Joe here, so we're just going to leave him basic everyday Joe. We are going to add one thing, though. I'm going to give him a little lip scar, and that's it. Although, is there a better hairdo? Yeah, nice, respectable young man right there. I'd hire him to cut my yard. Now, these choices, they do matter. And you'll see it on here in green. It's going to tell you what you're going to get for said choice. It all depends on how you want to play the game. I'm thinking about doing a tournament-heavy game, so I do want vigor. So we're going to go with Landlord's Retainers. My brawn will increase my throwing and my two-handed, but who cares about that? I know I don't. But we're going to go with my way with horses. I'm not a people person. And hunting small game. So we have a 3-3-3 vigor, control, and endurance right now. Social is pretty low. I'm going to hire... Actually, I'll work on social later. But if you ride with the scouts, you're going to start off with I believe it's a one-handed weapon, and then your bow and arrow. So we're actually going to choose that. It's going to give us a bump in endurance as well. So treating people well is pretty good, and generosity and honor is also another good thing to have. But once we look through these other ones up here, you'll see why it might not always be best to just treat people well. No, it kind of sucks, but we're going to go with treat people well this time, because I never know what I'm going to run into, and I'm only going to make myself the age of 20, and as you can see, I have honest as a trait. I am generous and merciful, so I'm not going to be ripping people off until the bonuses go away. Maybe I don't need generous, maybe I don't need honest as a trait, maybe I don't need merciful. We'll see. It'll be tested as the game goes. So let's go ahead and get started here. Setting a timer to remind me so I don't go over time here. We have to design a sigil that's going to say that we're here to bring back the Empire like a good boy. I mean, look at this guy. He looks so innocent. So what screams, I'm going to innocently try to rebuild the Empire, but in the process kill millions of people? I think with this color scheme and this bird right here, this is the Imperial Roman goose. Is there a better goose? I don't know if that's a goose. I'm just calling it a goose. Is there a better goose here, though, that we could use? Just as an inside joke. Maybe there's a swan. The gracefulness of killing and slaughtering. Let's see. No, it doesn't look like they have it. It might be time for me to download a mod that has a graceful little... Oh, here we go. The swan. This is what we want. We want the swan. This means oppression. On the shield, a little bit smaller. Or does the red make it look even more imperial? Purple, you know what? This says royalty and gracefulness and slaughter. So we're going to go with this. The Swan Banner. I cannot pronounce that clan name. Urtimites? Yeah. Listen, this is a Game of Thrones household, so you're talking to House Swan here. Yeah, Swan. So my last name's gonna be of the. I'm gonna be of the House of Swan. Last name's gonna be Swan. So, Goose. Let me hit my fact checker real quick. Hey, yo, Jamie, do you spell Goose? Goose? Is that how you spell Goose? That's how you spell Goose? I want to make sure, because I'm making sure I was spelling Goose correctly.
That's right.
Alright, let's go ahead and get in there. This is going to be the stats: realistic to player damage received, friendly troops realistic, recruitment realistic, map movement realistic, persuasion realistic, combat challenging, um, realistic, enable birth and aging. Deaths in combat is going to be enabled for all heroes to include any hero in the game. We're going to make it even harder by making the game allocate all of the clan member perks for us. This is not making things easier because, well, depending on these perks, you could purpose build on the campaign a member of your family to take care of a settlement if you have a settlement in mind, and or make like an incredibly awesome captain. This makes it so that you can only control you, and it's Ironman mode, so we can't fall back on the save. We have to put up with whatever happens. Oh boy. So we start down here. It's not a bad area to start off when it comes to tournaments, actually. I kind of like the tournaments here. And what I mean by that is the ability to win the tournaments without having the skills to do so. Just from simply playing the game and experience. I'm not skilled. I just experienced how these tournaments normally go, and abusing how the AI works can help you do it early. So, we've got a simple hunting bow, 27 arrows, and an iron spatha, which is not a bad weapon. They don't have anything for sale here that I would want. So, let's take our adventure down to, I like to call this Hasfuck, because it's easier. I think it's Hasfu. I don't know if the Q is silent or if you pronounce it, but without a U, English don't understandy. If there's any quests, there's none there. There's a minor faction there. You're having a problem with a caravan ambush you might need some help with. Let me add some levels really quick. So I want to increase... I could increase the riding skills of troops in my formation and increase my own personal maneuvering, or I could increase the charge damage that's dealt by my horse. And for the captain's perk, same thing. It's going to increase 10% more charge damage, 10% more. So I do want that. I can't actually achieve anything in one-handed, and I start with a one-handed weapon, or with a one-handed weapon, the Iron Spatha. So put one into polearm here. And endurance is going to be a while before we need another one. Another tick there. Our charm limit is 50, which can get us to 2 perks. The steward, though, and we're going to be the steward for a minute until we find a steward. And same thing for the medic. Engineer is not that important right now. I don't have a polearm to use. So let's see if there's a polearm here that I would be willing to use. There's a simple pike, but it can't be used on horseback. And there's no quest I can conceivably do with the caravan ambush. That's not gonna happen. But I can visit a couple of cities around here. But I do think the quickest and easiest way to build up would be going north and not staying down south. Unless there is a quest or two in this valley when I go over here, we're not going to stay. Because we have no upkeep and we're just one dude. And we go fairly fast. We go 4.2 in the forest right there and 5.7. So I trust we can escape anything in this current condition. Training troops. He wants us to train troops for him. Now let's go see what this guy's issue is. We might go and actually grab those troops. You need manual labors?
I don't think I know you.
Yeah, let me ask your name, big dog. What's your name, dude? What's your problem? You need at least 9 of them. I'll bring you 9 prisoners. This will be a good little start. This also boosts some charm, which if we check my character right here, he can get 2, which is pretty Gucci. Right now that we have a one-handed weapon, we're not going to be using it on our mount. Gotta let the troops do their work. We're going to add the tick into bow, but on social is what we're going to add. So we'll have 3 vigor, 3 control, and then 4 endurance and 4 social. That's going to help just a little bit. And to gain more from these early missions, because charm is pretty cool, we're going to take a charm. He's going to be a very charismatic bringer of civilization.
Peace to you, stranger.
Yeah, may I ask your name? Let's see, what's your problem? I'm going to show your men the world. And by show your men the world, I mean we're probably going to lose them. Yeah, I'll take you, dog. Hell yeah. We get more of those. We can recruit troops from outside the Empire to rebuild the Empire. I mean, what's wrong with that?
What you got in your bags? What are you carrying?
You want to know what I'm carrying? I don't think you can
Under
handle it.
my command!
Alright.
Cavalry! Follow me!
You're gonna follow me, Cav. Although, here's the thing. Those borrowed troops, they are really shitty. That's the only bad part. And this bow's range is not great. You're 30 meters to get an accurate shot at most. You'll see what I mean. Oh, I just get a headshot to start off. That's funny. Yeah, keep throwing your rocks at me. Keep being distracted by me. I'll let just 5 troops attack 3. And I think that'll improve their chances. I'll have my rider go in and charge. Ow, you hurt me. Yeah, we're gonna use the one-handed. It is actually a pretty good weapon, so. I do want these guys to win this engagement, so I'll use my charge damage on bonus to. Oop, right in the face. How's it feel, dog? Come here, let me slice you. Oh, I missed you. There we go. Can you see? We won. And we killed all of those looters. Not a single one survived. We get a little bit of meat. Which means now we've got enough food for 15 days. Just that little bit of meat. Who knew that was all that took? Fine leather shoes? You had freaking fine leather shoes on you, dog? And you're a raider? Or a looter? Come on, man. So we didn't get any prisoners out of that, which kind of sucks. But that's okay. The goal is to upgrade these borrowed troops. And I have to spend money on it, and that does suck, but that's okay.
Oh,
see, I'd have to say I'm still working out. You know what I mean? So I do have to spend that money. I just wanted to show for people who would say, well, why don't you just do this? We can choose to send them back. I didn't have to go here. Just do it anyway. See, we received a large, well, a small loan of $3,185. Because the money we started with, we didn't earn. So what are we going to do with this? Well, I have an Ansari youth. I have one of them. Only one. I like this unit. And you don't need a warhorse to upgrade it to a tribal horseman. Which is freaking awesome. So, we might recruit some more around here. Because why not? Makes sense, doesn't it? They're just very expensive. 200 a pop. So I have 4 people that when I get the ability to actually utilize captains in battle, which I don't think I will for a minute. We gotta keep making more money. We can't just be lazy. We're gonna go to Vostrom though, and we're gonna come back. We're gonna try to get those beautiful villagers some slaves. And by slaves I mean manual laborers. I mean,
on my orders!
You know,
Camel, follow me!
they're just manual laborers. They're not slaves. We'll make that very, very clear here. We're not slave hunting. We're looking for manual laborers. That's all we're looking for. Manual laborers. We're not. This is not slavery. very clear. I feel like it's important. Ow! Hey, your rocks are not appreciated. They hurt. I'm just wearing a small gambeson. See, if I get you, I might knock you out because I'm not going for kill shots. I'm just shooting you in the chest with an arrow. And in the butt. See, if you had just died by my hand, you would have only been knocked out and sold into a life of work with farm people. I mean, you're already carrying pitchforks. Ooh, you died. I'm sorry, I shot you in the chest. Oh no, you killed them all. You guys are too vicious. So yeah, we killed them all, so what can I say? Things happen. There's some forest bandits that would be a difficult task with only 3 friends. My overhead's only 9 a day, and I can upgrade 2 of these. And now my overhead will be 13 a day, which is not a lot. But it adds some throwing weapons for him. Makes life a little easier on me. And we can allocate another skill point, which we will do, and hopefully find a polearm somewhere. Trying to figure out where to put this is a stumper. We're gonna hold on to it for a second, and something will hit me in the old noggin here. Rival gang moving in. Oh, that's so cool. Such a rival gang. He's a smith. Impulsive, merciful, and generous. Let's see what they have here. Polearms. No polearms. But I can sell you my pitchfork. And these ragged pieces of clothing. We still have we have 24 days now of food. So that one little meat schmeat we got off of those looters is going to go a long way, huh? I'm going to wait here a minute till the arena opens up, because who knows, there might be a tournament tomorrow. There's not a tournament. Wait here for just a couple more seconds. And let's see. There's got to be a village in need of some help over here. Oop, looters. That's a lot of looters. That's too many looters. You know what? We'll fight with another.
We're just harmless travelers.
Yeah, you can go. Now we can.
Yeah?
Go. Oh,
What is it
shit.
now?
Could we theoretically take all of these looters in a fight? Two 3-tier cavalry and a tier 2 cav. Not gonna happen, big dog. I need some more dudes for that. Well, I will take the 14. No. Quit kidding yourself. Take 2 legionaries to distract them, and then we'll do that. I forgot what you wanted in here. I didn't check. You want landlords to give you access. Okay, we'll talk to you.
Sorry.
And we will... Oh, I don't have enough troops. Sure, I don't have enough troops. I was gonna let your peasants die. And use you guys as the bodies while my cavalry did the work. Is that a bad thing? I don't think so.
You!
On my command! Follow me! Kill them all!
Hey, not funny. You guys are mean.
Or give them hell!
Hey, not cool. Here's the thing, because I'm a capitalist, these guys can they can die, it's okay. They're only decent I have a lot of money, so I can rebuild. And they've got like throwing weapons and junk, so we got this. They just got a bunch of rock. They got a bag of rocks that they're picking out and throwing at us. Oh yeah, stoning's kind of dangerous. I forgot about that. Especially when you're in close and you just sit there. And also, I need a shooting gallery to level up my skill in archery. So, this is perfect. I see you knocked out a looter. And I filled you with quite a few arrows, bud. So, I'm gonna end your misery with a sword. Hey, leave my boy alone.
You bastard! Come on!
Deliver some damage to him. Keep him distracted. Dude, your arm's gotta hurt, dog. You should just give up. Let's go see what you want. Since we're rationing our arrows here. Ooh, headshot clown. Ooh, shoulder shot clown. Oh, that was a shitty release. Shouldn't have done that. Hey, dude, don't poke me. That's not fun. You don't want any bit of what my wife's gonna do to you if you kill me. Haha, joke's on you, I don't have a wife. Oops, right in the tummy. And they're all dead! We did it! Yoo-hoo! We did lose both of our Imperial recruits. That's kind of funny. Wait, I mean, not really, but you know, and we'll pay $25 to bring all of our cab up a peg. We got 2 of their laborers, and we have 4 one-handed axes, which could be used for a particular quest if we find said quest, which is to get gangs weapons. So my guy, the generous, honest, and merciful, what's his name again? I forgot his name. I'm gonna check my clan to make sure. Yeah, Goose. Goose of Clan Swan. Generous, honest, and merciful Goose of Clan Swan will equip gangs with weapons and is going to bring slaughter unknown to the steps of the Empire. And we are going to become basically an Aurelius while keeping these traits. Probably not, but it's a dream. Alright. We do need more dudes. We need access to commons. Will you allow me to do so now? Even though I have proven myself with a tiny bit of renown, they still won't let it happen. So I have to go get some more guys. The quest is 9 prisoners, and I have 2.
Yeah?
There's only 9 this time, so we're gonna hit them.
Under my command! Come attack! On my flank! Attack!
Hey, that wasn't nice. You guys threw a bunch of rocks at me. Well, at least I don't have like a Gatling machine gun and I have like a bow and arrow, so like it's kind of fair. I mean, this would be like threatening if you only had a bow and arrow. But, like, imagine if this was like... Imagine if this was like Iraq. Like an M16, M4. Is it really fair? Ow, you were gonna kill me, dude. I'm gonna... Your rocks, they hurt, dude. Dude, your rocks, man. And my terrible bow. It's a little short hunting bow. But it feels like that training bow that you get like a 4-year-old. Especially from distances greater than 30 meters. Aw, you guys are in the water. Why would you go in the water? I know why these guys would, because they can still throw rocks, but I mean my guys. Why would you go in the water? I'm trying to distract them. They don't fucking die. Dude, how many rocks do you have in your pocket, man? Like, it's gotta be like 30 at this point that I've counted that you've just launched my direction. And all my shots are just missing. Oh, and I hit him. I'm so sorry, dude. I hit my ally. I am a liability to have on the battlefield. With this weapon, at least. Would you leave my dude alone? No, you're not gonna. Everybody just said, let's get wet today. Let's go have a swim party. And I don't understand why. What about attacking looters? Is like, let's go swimming. What makes you continue to walk to me? You're not moving fast enough, dude. You should have ran. And I hit my own guy again. That's okay, though, because we won and none of them died. I'm gonna have some answering to do. We make camp tonight. I might get bullied. That's okay, though. Probably deserve it. It's almost half of what we need. I'm gonna give myself some hand wraps here. Just up my armor. We also got grapes off of these guys. Awesome. Hell yeah. There is one wounded, though. Which is not cool. And honestly, I'm gonna throw this. I'm gonna max out bow now, just to get that over with. Bow skill. I can get plus 20 bow skill. This is gonna help bow control. I'm gonna go with bow control for now, because I feel like it's important. Alright, let's go get some more of these really good tribesmen after we sell off these looters' possessions to advance our status and position in said world. I'm gonna get myself a pilgrim hood. I feel like I look pretty cool in it. Almost like a looter, but a looter of looters. The looter destroyer. Alright, in the arena, there's nothing in the arena. Overpriced and rival gang, still nothing fun. Anybody made any weapons yet? No, we have not. I need some weapons. The ones that when you hit the guys, they roll over and they surrender and they die. That's 10 looters. Oh, wow, they are raiding the settlement over there. That's not cool. They didn't raid this one. So I wouldn't have been able to drop $800 on 4 new horse dudes. I call them horse dudes. I'm gonna see who's raiding because I'm I'm curious. Aw, it's the Empire. Don't raid my settlement where I get my troops from, please. So one of the main reasons I'm doing this, heading on into their territory and getting their troops, recruiting their troops, is because I'm going to be fighting World War I, eventually when I either join the Empire or stay independent. But basically, it's going to put me at a leg up because I'm already going to be using the units that I'm going to need replenishment of. Which replenishment is a big issue in this game. It's not like it's a bad thing, it's something you do have to worry about. Because if you don't worry about replenishment, your units can get really low. I mean, there's always mercenaries, but them motherfuckers are expensive. They're like not even an option in some instances. Hey dude, you wanna stop shooting rocks at me? Wait until I get a catty pole. I do need my health to stay up quite a bit, case there is a tourney at a near city. You understand? Aw, dude. You're just walking up to me really slowly. Right in the head. And then he gets subsequently murked by my dude. Oh, dude, are you kidding me? You legit ran in front of that bolt. You should not have been that close to me. Come on, man. You already know I'm a hazard. And that was a headshot there. That was a shoulder shot, and you're still coming, dog. Another shoulder shot, and he's gone. Yeah, hell yeah. And we knocked out 2 of them, so we can take 2 more prisoners. Pay $75 more for 6 tier 3 calf. We're gonna have 7 in a moment. And we got olives and some schmeat from these guys. And some butter. All around, that was a good raid. We loot the looters here in the Swan family. Goose is
You
not
got a problem?
having... Yeah, of course I have a problem. You're my problem, dude.
On my command! Capture!
Goose has a no-holds-barred kind of attitude when it comes to people of low moral character, like these looters here. Not the villagers. The villagers are cool. I mean, I am going to put you guys to work in a village that one day I plan to own, but I don't want to say it out loud right now because I don't want to jinx it. Hey, that's not cool. If the Empire gets them. Whoa! Oh, okay, yeah, they surrounded me. I wasn't paying attention. We're gonna fast forward. So I definitely was knocked out. I trust my troops. I still don't have decent equipment, and that's gonna be expected to be knocked out, especially low health. Should have been doing what I was doing. I didn't kill a single one. No, we did capture 2 more. We need 1 more. And now our troops are completely flushed out, all tier 3. That is nice. I like to see that. Means things is happening. Oh look, forest bandits. I trust my troops so much that I'll send them against them. Even if I lose one, I'll take that. See, I lost 1. But I gained 1 prisoner, exactly what I needed. Oh, I got a decent one-handed axe, actually. That's not bad. Let's see, splintered arrows, we got grain. And when I say it's not bad, I don't mean that, like, it's a good weapon. It's just a little bit of value. And we can recruit 2 more. That's why I wasn't too afraid of losing 1. To get to the point where I can now go to this guy, talk to him, tell him that I brought him a few men, and then give him all of my prisoners. If I had more prisoners, I could milk this for a lot more. So give me $260, which is really not that great. I lost the merciful trade. The merciful trade is gone. It took no time to corrupt Mr. Goose. He is not merciful anymore. And to be honest, that is a perfect place to leave the first segment. And when we come back, we're going to attempt to fight our first tourney somewhere on this map.